The spotlight has shifted once again in the world of Korean entertainment, and this time, it's brighter and more thrilling than ever. Dear viewers, brace yourselves, because the whispers that have been echoing through the industry have finally taken shape in a way nobody can ignore. Lee Junho and YoonA, two of the brightest stars in the Korean entertainment galaxy, have set the internet ablaze with what many are calling their boldest and most telling move yet, appearing together at their very first event as what fans are now convinced is an official couple. This is more than just a casual appearance, more than just another promotional activity. This moment has left fans breathless, wondering if this is the long-awaited confirmation of the romance rumors that have been stirring for months. Now, to all our loyal viewers tuning in, I want to take you with me on this emotional ride. Imagine sitting there scrolling through your feed when suddenly pictures and videos of Lee Junho and YoonA standing side by side flood your screen. It's not just the fact that they appeared together, but the undeniable chemistry, the warmth in their smiles, the way their body language seemed to move in sync. Everything felt like a secret they were no longer trying to hide. Fans who have been shipping them since their unforgettable chemistry in King the Land were already half convinced that there was something more between them. But this event felt like the universe itself whispering confirmation. From the moment they stepped onto the stage, cameras flashed endlessly, and the crowd could barely contain their excitement. Junho, known for his polished charm and quiet confidence, walked slightly ahead but constantly turned back to make sure YoonA was at ease. And YoonA, radiant as always, returned his glance with a smile that seemed softer, warmer, and more personal than the polished expressions we usually see at official events. Viewers at home, myself included, couldn't help but feel a rush of emotions. Were we witnessing history being made, the transformation of co-stars into something undeniably more? Let's rewind a little. We all remember how Junho and YoonA first stole the spotlight together. Their on-screen pairing was electric. Their chemistry so natural that fans began to question if they were simply acting. Every touch, every gaze, every playful banter seemed to carry a weight of authenticity that drama alone couldn't explain. Interviews after filming only fueled the flames, Junho praising YoonA's kindness and professionalism, YoonA complimenting Junho's reliability and warmth. They laughed together in press junkets, exchanged glances that lingered a little too long, and supported each other in ways that felt less scripted and more heartfelt. For fans, it was almost impossible to separate the line between fiction and reality. But what makes this latest event so different? The answer lies in how unguarded they appeared. At official functions, stars often keep a safe distance, careful not to fuel unnecessary gossip. Yet here, the opposite seemed true. Junho and YoonA didn't just stand together, they shined together. Their outfits, though not identical, seemed subtly coordinated, as if their stylists had decided to match tones to create a harmonious look. Fans immediately noticed these details, flooding online forums with comments like, "This isn't coincidence anymore," and "They look like a couple attending their wedding reception." Social media, of course, went wild. Within minutes of their appearance, hashtags like #JunhoYoonAOfficial and #ShiningTogether began trending worldwide. Clips showing Junho leaning slightly towards YoonA while she laughed, or the way his hand briefly hovered near her back as though to guide her, sent fans into a frenzy. International fan bases started dissecting every frame, pointing out micro-expressions and gestures that screamed intimacy. Some even joked that this was the soft launch of their relationship, the prelude before they finally confirm what everyone already suspects. And let's not ignore the reactions of fellow celebrities. Industry insiders, though usually tight-lipped, couldn't help but let little hints slip. One stylist who had worked with both of them reposted an event photo with heart emojis. Another background staff member shared a candid shot on their private account showing Junho waiting for YoonA backstage, captioned simply with "so sweet." Even their own agencies, who are normally quick to shut down rumors, have remained suspiciously silent. In fact, that silence speaks volumes, doesn't it, viewers? Because if there was truly nothing to the rumor, wouldn't a denial have come swiftly and firmly? Instead, the agencies seem to be stepping back, perhaps allowing the truth to unfold naturally. For the fans, this event wasn't just about romance. It was about validation. Those who had been criticized for delusional shipping now feel vindicated, pointing to these appearances as proof that their instincts were right all along. Comment sections are filled with emotional outpourings. "We waited for this day. They are perfect for each other. This feels like a dream come true." Some fans even compared it to witnessing a K-drama ending come to life, where the leads don't just walk off into the sunset on screen, but actually continue their journey together in reality. But while excitement runs high, there's also an undercurrent of nervous anticipation. Korean entertainment is no stranger to romance rumors, and the pressures of public scrutiny can sometimes weigh heavily on stars. Viewers, including myself, can't help but wonder, will Junho and YoonA embrace this moment fully and confirm their relationship? Or will they retreat behind the protective walls of silence, keeping their bond hidden to safeguard their privacy? It's a delicate dance, and one that carries both risks and rewards. If we reflect on their individual journeys, it becomes even more captivating. Junho, once known primarily as a member of 2PM, has worked tirelessly to redefine himself as a respected actor. His growth, determination, and sincerity have earned him admiration not just from fans, but from peers across the industry. YoonA, forever cherished as the visual center of Girls' Generation, has carved out her own identity as an actress who brings depth and authenticity to every role. Together, they represent a blend of dedication, talent, and resilience. Their rumored romance isn't just about love. It's about two individuals who have weathered storms in their careers, finding solace in each other. Dear viewers, let's also pause to think about what this means for the future. If this relationship is indeed real, and if they decide to embrace it publicly, it could mark a turning point in how celebrity couples navigate their love lives under the spotlight. Instead of hiding or denying, Junho and YoonA could pave the way for more openness, showing that love doesn't diminish their artistry, but enhances it. Fans don't just want idols on a pedestal anymore. They want to see their humanity, their joy, their vulnerabilities. And nothing is more human than love. Of course, there are skeptics too. Some argue that this is merely a clever promotional strategy, designed to keep both stars relevant and in the headlines. They claim the timing, right as award season approaches, is too convenient. But even skeptics cannot deny the authenticity in the way they look at each other. Acting can only go so far, and seasoned viewers know the difference between scripted smiles and genuine affection. What we saw at that event felt far too real to be orchestrated. The whispers of romance between Lee Junho and YoonA have grown louder, and with this event, it feels like the entire world is leaning closer, waiting for that final confirmation. Whether they speak openly about it tomorrow or keep us in suspense a little longer, one thing is clear. The bond between them is undeniable, and the world is watching with bated breath. So, to everyone watching this video, let me ask you, what do you feel when you see them together? Do you believe this is the grand reveal we've been waiting for? Or do you think they'll continue to keep things quietly under wraps? Whatever happens, one thing is certain, this story is far from over. The sparkle in their eyes tells us that this isn't just another rumor. It's the beginning of something truly extraordinary. And perhaps, viewers, this is the magic of it all. The anticipation, the thrill, the possibility that we're not just witnessing a passing moment, but the unfolding of a love story that will be remembered for years to come. Lee Junho and YoonA shined together at their first event, and in doing so, they lit up the hearts of fans around the world. Romance, rumor, or reality, they've already given us something unforgettable. Now sit with that thought. Replay the images in your mind. Their smiles, their glances, the aura they carried. Doesn't it feel like the beginning of a love story we've all secretly been rooting for? Because deep down, whether official or not, what we saw was magic. And magic, my dear viewers, is never an accident.